Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna speak as fast as I can because my internet is just not happy with me today. But here I am. So I ended my last slide, part three, with TD 626, and this assignment was on this class was on classroom management. Again, it's one of my favorite classes. I think I ended by saying the what did I allocate it to, and I allocated as both I and D for introduce and develop, because I was able to introduce what I learned, and I developed the necessary skills to actually produce the information to my students. Moving on to the next slide, let's go ahead and do this before my internet craps me. There's a presentation I did. 602 Educational Foundations, the artifact that I selected for this class was an IPSIS to Police Cooperation in General Education. The artifact that I selected for this class was my student teaching. So that was just something that I actually aligned with the classroom management course that I just took. And they kind of coincided with each other, which is great because it piggybacked off each other, and I was able to apply what I learned in classroom management, preparing my curriculum, and applying it to my fieldwork. I aligned this to PLO 3 because the course prepares teacher candidates with the foundational knowledge and understanding required for effective practitioner research. And then I also label this as develop as well because I am confident that I have developed a solid understanding of this course. Moving on to the next slide was TED 68, which is multicultural literature. This is kind of similar to diversity and change. I believe that's the same one. And also, let me see, the linguistics class, this one. So TED 666 and TED 668. That's what I did. I'm going so fast. Classroom management 602, 668. Okay. And I allocated this to develop as well because, as I mentioned, I am confident that I have developed the necessary skills for this course, which is very similar to the last course or 3-4 courses ago. TED 665 was on cognition, language, and culture. My face, I don't have a place for it. I'm sorry. The artifact that I've chosen for this class was bilingual child development case study. This was another research paper I did, but it was more like a case study. I can't read my writing because of my face. I'm so sorry. And the basic outcome of this class was to apply research theory and practices related to learning and development in a bilingual bicognitive child. It explores theories of cultures, cognition, and bilingualism. I aligned this to PLO 3 because it focuses on conducting research to bilingual child development. I allocated this as master because I believe that I have achieved a comprehensive understanding of the course through my own experiences and analysis of theories as well. Moving on. MAE Pathway is a class that I took right after MAE 610. And I feel like I was back in my undergrad. This module that I took me forever. I was so scared I wasn't going to complete it in a timely manner, but I did. And I just learned so much. I feel like it crammed like 10 classes into one, just going over all the different modules. And as I mentioned before, I'm coming back from a 10-year hiatus of, not taking any college courses. And so when I was taking these modules, I actually was introduced and learned to, I was introduced and I learned about SEL. I didn't know what SEL was until I came back into the master's program. I remember asking my MAE 610 teacher, what is SEL? And it's something that is really heavily focused in the new master's program and actually just in education period. I think it was introduced as soon as I probably left. But I am adamant about what is the information that's getting put out about it. I really enjoyed taking these modules, but the sole purpose of this class was to really dive into the social and emotional learning, learn about core competencies and discover teaching practices that boost students' learning. There's just so many different things that it makes you do. It makes you do assignments. It makes you do quizzes. It makes you create curriculums. It makes you, create storytelling for a classroom. So there's so much that I learned in this class and how I apply it to social emotional learning with students. And it's great because even as a preschool substitute teacher, I was able to apply, even now what I learned from these modules to some of the activities I do with my lesson planning that I do with my little kids at school. And I aligned this with PLO 1. It really emphasized the application of practitioner research methods in study. It also aligns with PLO 3. I allocated this to developed because even though I feel like I should have labeled it as mastered, I feel like I'm still learning and I'm going to continuously learn about SEL and all that. This new theory and philosophy can really teach me as an educator. And moving on here, just a quiz I put together and a quiz that I took. And it was really fun because I felt like every other slide there was a quiz. And so this is something I really got out of the module, so I wanted to share that. Last but not least, here's MIE 670, and this is the class that I'm in right now, Applied Practitioner Research and Custom Study. This kind of wrapped up all the courses in addition to 610 in the modules to my final project, which I aligned it to my research study proposal, which was, I think my computer froze again. No, don't do this to me. Okay, there we go. I don't know where I ended, but it applied, this class was applied research, practitioner research and customized study. And I want to bring up that I did align this with PLO 1 and 3, and I allocated this as DS developed because I do feel like I developed the necessary skills for this class, but I feel like I'm still learning. And here is my research proposal that I am very excited and happy about. Oh shoot, I don't know how to do this. Okay, so here it is. Here's the class. Here's my abstract. Right here. Let me read you guys this so you can know about my research question. The research proposal explores the relationship between the implementation of storytelling-based emotional relational skills and the measurement of emotional learning development in preschool age learners. And I specifically picked this age group because this is what I'm working with. And the research that I did on it, it was just mind-blowing. And I think the preschool director and also my co-teachers are very shocked and amazed by all that I'm learning in this class. And since I returned back to my master's program. Here's section 1 of the study. Here's all my studies. And so I just wanted to share that. I don't know if I get out of here. All right, I allocated this as D as developed, as I mentioned, because I do feel like I learned a lot in this class, in this short class. It was really fun and it's exciting to feel like a college student once again. And I guess last but not least, demonstration of competency. I'm selecting D for both PLOs because I believe I made progress. However, I acknowledge that there's still more to learn and further improvement. And that's all. I am so sorry again that I'm getting this in, but I'm really excited that I finished this. And ever since my father passed, it's something I've been wanting to do, but it just wasn't top of my list. And I'm finally here and I'm getting it done, and I got it done. So I'm excited. Thank you for watching this presentation. Sorry if I just kept reading, and my computer internet was going out. Thank you so much. Bye. Have a good night.